This is the Northwest Training Development Team and Pathways Coronavirus Update. Today's update shares some of the information about the changes in restrictions the government have shared. We will look at the changes in visiting people's homes and the changes for the shielding group today. We will do another update tomorrow about the further changes. Last night, the Prime Minister said that from the 4th of July, we can meet up with one other household at a time inside. We can stay overnight with that other household if we choose. This means that we could choose to visit one of our friends or family one weekend, for example, and a different friend or family member the following weekend. We can still meet with up to 6 people from different households outside in our gardens or in a park if we choose to. This is because the risk of spreading the virus is less when we are outdoors. We will also be able to stay away from our homes overnight in places like hotels and bed and breakfasts. We can also stay at campsites if the campsite keeps their facilities clean. On Monday, the government introduced new information about the guidance for people who are shielding. People who are shielding are the group of people who have been sent a letter by their GP or the NHS because they are most at risk of becoming very seriously poorly if they catch the virus. This is the group of people who have faced the most restrictions during this time. The government says that from Monday the 6th of July, people who are shielding, if they want to, can meet in a group of up to 6 people outside, including people who live in different houses, whilst keeping a social distance. People who are shielding will no longer have to keep a social distance from people that they live with. People who are shielding will also be able to form a support bubble from the 6th of July. Support bubbles mean that people who live on their own or with children under the age of 18 can link up with one other household. They can stay together in each other's houses and they don't have to keep a social distance from each other. The government says that from the 1st of August, people who have been shielding can begin to go back to work. They can do this as long as their place of work is taking steps to keep them safe from catching the virus. From the 1st of August, people who have been shielding will also be able to go out to do their shopping for their food or to visit places of worship like churches or mosques, and to exercise. People should still keep a social distance. People who have been shielding should still take extra care to make sure they are safe from catching the virus. Stay at home as much as you can, and if you do go out, make sure that you keep a social distance. The government's support for people who are shielding to help them get their shopping or their medicine if other people cannot help them will still be available until the 1st of August. Restrictions to our lives are slowly changing. From the 4th of July, people who aren't shielding can meet up with one other household inside their homes at a time. From the 6th of July, people who have been shielding will be able to do more things outside. They will also be able to form a support bubble if they live alone or with children under 18. Please look out for tomorrow's update, where we will share more information about the other changes the government has shared.